fathers. Rome has faced many difficult and dangerous times before, but has always emerged victorious. This temple of Jupiter, where we gather today, is a testament to that. The fulfillment of a vow made by our great founder, Romulus, to build a temple to the god should Jupiter save Rome from the threat of the Sabine army descending upon her. Rome triumphed, and the temple was built. We meet here only when there's great danger imminent, and today is such a day. Once again, Rome is threatened, and great armies meet for her destruction. However, it is not the Sabines, not a foreign enemy which we are threatened by, but one within our own walls, from one who, even now, is in this very room. The corruption of Lucius Sergius Catiline is no secret. From his first attempt to become consul to his many endeavors since, Catiline's political career has been defined by bribery, cruelty, and depravity. His many efforts to overturn the results of our elections and kill our citizens has continued to threaten our republic. Consul Cicero told you a week ago of a plot he had discovered, a plot in which he himself was a target. Catiline's plan for revolution, in which he will cancel all debts, prescribe wealthy citizens, arm the slaves, burn our city, kill our citizens, and begin a reign of chaos such as Rome has never seen. Something must be done. And it is you, O conscript fathers, who must do it. This is why Consul Marcus Tullius Cicero will speak to you in a moment. Since his election to consulship 2 years ago, Cicero has served Rome with integrity and dedication, pouring his talents as lawyer, philosopher, scholar, writer, and statesman into serving Rome and upholding its principles. This is why you must listen to him.
When, O Catiline, do you mean to cease abusing our patience? How long will that madness of yours still mock us? When is there to be an end to that unbridled audacity of yours, swaggering about as it does now? Do you not feel that your conspiracy is already arrested and made powerless by the knowledge which everyone here possesses of it? Shame on the age and on its principles. The Senate is aware of these things, the consul sees them, and yet this man lives, and comes even into the Senate. He takes a part in the public deliberations. He is watching and marking down and checking off for slaughter every individual among us. And we, gallant men that we are, think that we are doing our duty to the Republic if we keep by while his frenzied attacks are after us. There was once such virtue in the Republic that brave men would repress mischievous citizens with severer chastisement than the most bitter enemy. For we have a resolution of the Senate, a formidable and authoritative decree against you, O Catiline. The wisdom of the Republic is not at fault, nor the dignity of this senatorial body. We alone, I say it openly, we the consuls, are wanting in our duty. I wish O conscript fathers, to be merciful. I do not wish to appear negligent amid such danger to the state, but I do now accuse myself of remissness and culpable inactivity. A camp is pitched in Italy, at the entrance of Etruria, in hostility to the Republic. The number of the enemy increases every day, yet the general of that camp, the leader of those enemies, we see within the walls, aye, and even in the Senate, planning every day some internal injury to the Republic. I will put you to death, when there shall be not one person possible to be found so wicked, so abandoned, so like yourself, as to not allow that it had been rightly done. As long as there exists one person who can dare to defend you, you shall live. But you shall live as you do now, surrounded by my many and trusty guard, so that you shall not be able to lift a finger against the Republic. There are here, O conscript fathers, here in our body, men who meditate my death, the death of us all, the destruction of the city and of the whole world. I, the consul, see them. I ask them their opinion about the Republic. And I dare not yet attack, even by words, those who should be put to death by the sword. As then this is the case, O Catiline, continue as you have begun. Leave the city at least. The gates are open. Depart. That Manlian camp of yours has waited for you as its general for too long. And take forth with you all your friends, or as many as you can. Urge the city of their presence. You will deliver me from a great fear when there is a wall between you and me. Among us, you may dwell no longer. I will not bear it. I will not permit it. I will not tolerate it. You are sentencing to devastation and destruction all the temples of the immortal gods, all the houses of the city, all the lives of all the citizens, in short, all Italy. If I were to put you to death, some conspirators would still remain in the Republic. If, as I have long been exhorting you, you depart, your companions, those wretched dregs of the Republic, would be drawn off from the city too. What is the matter, Catiline? Do you hesitate to do that when I order you, that which you were already doing of your own accord? With what feelings ought you to bear this? By my honor, if my slaves feared me, as all your fellow citizens feared you, I should think I must leave my house. Do you not think that you must leave the city? If your parents feared and hated you, and you could in no way pacify them, you would, I think, separate yourself from their sight. Now your country, who is the common parent of us all, fears and hates you, and has no opinion of you other than that you are meditating parricide in her case. And do you feel neither awe for her authority, nor deference to her judgment, nor fear of her power? Since then this is the case, do you hesitate, O Catiline? If you cannot dwell here with tranquility, to depart to some distant land, and to trust your life, saved from just and deserved punishment, to flight and solitude? Make a motion, say you, to the Senate. And if this body votes that you ought to go into banishment, you say that you will obey. I will not make such a motion, for it is contrary to my principles, but I will let you see what this body thinks of you. Be gone from the city, O Catiline. Deliver the Republic from this great fear. Depart into banishment, if that is the word you're waiting for. What now, O Catiline? Do you not perceive? Do you not see the silence of these men? They permit it. They say nothing. Why wait you for the authority of their words when their wishes are made clear by their silence? Now that I may remove and divert, O conscript fathers, any in the most reasonable complaint against myself, listen, I beseech you, carefully to what I have to say. If my country, which is dearer to me than my own life, were to address me, Marcus Tullius, what are you doing? Will you permit this man to depart, whom you have ascertained to be an enemy, so that he shall not seem driven out of the city by you, but let loose by you against the city. You are showing fine gratitude to the Roman state which has raised you, a man known only by his actions. If from fear of some unpopularity or of any danger, you neglect the safety of your fellow citizens. To this most holy address of the Republic, and to those feelings of men who share this opinion, I make this short answer. If, O conscript fathers, I had thought it best that Catiline be punished by death, I would not have given the space of 1 hour to let this gladiator live in. And if it were ever so great a threat to me, I have always been of the disposition that unpopularity, earned by glory and virtue, not unpopularity. Though there are some men in this body who either do not see what threatens or dissemble what they see, who have aided the hope of Catiline through mild sentiment, and have strengthened the rising conspiracy by not believing it. But if this man returns to the camp of Manlius to which he is going, then there will be no one so stupid as to not see that there has been a conspiracy. But if this man alone is put to death, then I know that this disease of the Republic will be checked only for a while, not eradicated forever. But if he banishes himself, and takes with him all his friends, and collects into one place all the ruined men from every quarter, then not only will this full-grown plague of the Republic be extinguished and eradicated, but also every root and seed of all future evils. Wherefore, O conscript fathers, let the worthless be gone. Let them remove themselves from us. Let them collect into one place. Let them, as I have said so often before, be separated from us by a wall. Let them cease to attack the consul in his own house, to surround the tribunal of the city praetor, to besiege the Senate house with swords, to prepare brands and torches to burn the city. Let it be written on the brows of every citizen what are his sentiments about the Republic. I promise you, O conscript fathers, that there shall be so much diligence in us, the consuls, so much authority in you, so much virtue in the Roman knights, and so much unanimity in all good men, that you shall see everything made plain and manifest in the departure of Catiline, everything punished and corrected. With these omens, O Catiline, depart now to your impious and nefarious war, to the great safety of the Republic, to your own misfortune and injury, to the destruction of everyone who has joined themselves to you in every wickedness and atrocity. Repel this man and all his companions from your altars and your temples, from your homes and the walls of the city, from the lives and the fortunes of all the citizens. Overwhelm all the enemies of all good men, the foes of the Republic, the robbers of Italy, men joined together by a treaty and infamous alliance of crimes, dead and alive, with eternal punishments.